Alright everyone, here we go. One of these profile readings. Is this you? I got a profile here, my pre-shuffle. When I shuffle the universe, I say, give me a chunk of my readers. Tell me who's watching. Right? This applies to a good chunk of you here. A chunk, I don't know what a chunk is. I don't know. The rest of you can just watch it for entertainment. Maybe it's you in the future. Could be. There's no time in the energy. I don't know. This might be you down the road. I have no idea. But it is what it is. Is this you? It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Actually, I have to say that legally, but it's not a general reading. It is someone. But if you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found this reading, you're probably here for a reason. Again, it could be you in the future. I don't know. It's a timeless reading. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. And there's a whole playlist of these. So if this isn't you, another one of them might be. I know I've done a stack of these so far. They're fun to do. I like profiling. I do this all day long with everybody that says hi to me. Well, I open here my profile with a star. Somebody's manifesting. Are you manifesting? Are you trying to manifest things? Are you fancy yourself spiritual, do you? Well, good. You probably do. If you're here, you're watching tarot readings, you must fancy yourself spiritual in some way. Well, you're manifesting. Whether you realize it or not, it could be what I call butt dial manifesting. Where, we always manifest. If you daydream, you're manifesting. If you try to manifest, you're manifesting. But are you doing it right? Because there's some great shit here. Bookending this card is a beautiful card. And the bookend sort of puts, it's the front cover and the back cover. What's in between? What's inside the book? Well, 5 wands crossing the star. You're manifesting with fears. You're getting in the way. This is mild devil energy here attached to this. Mild, very mild. Okay? No winged demons or anything like that. But it is, you're injecting negativity into manifestations. What do I always teach you guys? 1 drop of Windex ruins 5 quarts of delicious chili. You feed it to Gordon Ramsay with just 1 drop of Windex in it, he's going to call you a donkey. He's going to call security to come beat your ass too. But I'll tell you what, asking you, did you put Windex in my fucking chili? Right? 1 drop of negativity ruins it. That's why I'm at war with those people that teach positivity to people. Just think positive and things will work out great. No, that's fucking wrong. That's not how energy works. Hell, it ain't even how physics works. Okay? The laws of physics are against that. No. If you're going to manifest, you set an intention. And you take positive actions toward that intention. But you need to just let it go. Now, I always teach you about voids. No expectations for the outcome. The win, the lose, the yes, the no, whatever it is. No expectations. It needs to be a void. Completely neutral. Nature abhors a vacuum and it fills it. The problem is what most people do is they manifest something. They follow the instructions. Give me this or something better, universe. And then they continue to think about it. They don't let it go. They don't leave the void. And sometimes they don't even take positive actions towards it around it. Sometimes they take negative actions. But mostly, even if they take positive actions around it or no actions to make it happen, which isn't good either, but it's better than negative, it doesn't matter. They start thinking. And you start thinking, well, I probably won't get that. Oh, I probably, that's not going to happen. No, yeah. I'm crazy. Well, who knows? Maybe the universe will do it. Maybe the universe will do it. You got to have faith when you manifest. Faith. When you pray to God, if you're a religious person, they teach you about faith at Sunday school. You don't pray to God and go, God, please, can I have blah, 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 blah. Please let blah, blah, blah happen and blah, blah, blah. I kind of think you can do it. I mean, I hear you're all right. Sometimes you fuck up, and I don't. But you think, fuck that. God's going to tell you to fuck off. I tell you what. No. You have to have complete faith that it's coming in. You get out of your damn head. Right here. You're slowing down your own manifestations. They're coming towards you, but they're a little bit bastardized a little bit. The Queen of Swords, they're harsh. It's not really what you're after. Okay? And right here. And then because you don't get what you want, you get in 9 swords. Pace in the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey. All right? And right here, the Ace of Cups. That's what's bookending this star. This is the back cover of our book. This is the front cover. And this is all the shit that's happening in the middle. Well, I don't know, And what you end up with is something you want that's sweet and nice, or delicious, or even a delicious savory bowl of that chili from that 5 quarts of awesome chili. And what you get is something that's a little bit harsh, a little bit colder than what you wanted, sending you and all this, and it's all because of this. These are just the actions, you know, the action parts of the book. It's this right here. You need to let it go. Let the shit go. All right? Now I put, okay, all right. It really is. Manifesting is easy and tricky at the same time. People have a hard time with it. It's why, again, I talked a moment ago about that positivity. Now, I'm shuffling the deck, and while I'm talking, I'm going to teach you something about positivity. Okay? Yeah, be positive. Of course. Have hope for your life. Absolutely. Don't be a Debbie Downer. That's not going to help anything. But wishful thinking does not provide anything. All things come, listen to me, all things come to those who don't give a shit whether they get them or not. That little saying of mine is talking about voids. Voids for the outcome. You do not care about the outcome. Same thing if you're going to go up and ask somebody out. If you're worried about the outcome, if you're all the way over to them, you're thinking to yourself, well, I think positively, but, you know, I don't know. I don't know. You're going to go up there and you're going to be nervous and you're going to say something stupid. But if you don't care about the outcomes, right? You just have some hope that it's going to turn out okay. I mean, I don't know, whatever. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't care. Just complete neutrality, right? And you take positive actions towards it by walking over and asking the person out. Well, that gives you a lot of strength. That's where confidence comes from. Confidence comes from those voids. Confidence comes from not caring about the outcome. We get nervous about the outcomes of things. The win, the lose. Will I live? Will I die if I jump out of this plane? Right? I give the analogy all the time of people that jump out of planes. They don't stand there and think that they're going to die. They'd sit back down if they did. They just go and do it. No expectations for the outcome. Done it a million times, whatever. Anyway, that's the secret to manifesting. If you're going to manifest something, ask the universe for the something you want or something better and let it go. Don't think about it again. Do not let your brain get involved. Forget you ever did it. You'll forget. You'll get your manifestation and will have forgotten that you put an intention out there to get it. You have to take positive actions towards it. I would, rather than neutral actions, but don't take negative actions towards it. Don't defeat your own self. And don't think about the outcome. So this is a profile of somebody that's spending way too much time doubting the universe. And it doesn't like that. It's a fickle old gal, that universe. You either believe in it or you don't. Faith is required. Whether it's religion or the universe, faith is required. Let's see what's here. General energies around it. Bottom of the deck, I always check to see if I got the right shuffle on top, and I do. We're going to talk about these 5 wands and what's happening here. 7 pentacles, 8 swords, Queen of Cups, 10 swords. You're trying to oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Holy shit, it's taken forever. For fucking ever because of this damn 5 of wands. You're trying to manifest love. I see it here. You got the capacity for great love. It could be career too. You could love, love what you do, kind of a thing like that. But whatever it is, you're trying to manifest. Look at what this Queen of Cups, the most love I can pull from a deck. Just take a look. You don't even need an energy read. Look at what's around it. Right? It's surrounded by 8 swords and 10 swords. That's 18 swords. And it's all because of the affecting energy of this. The universe wants to bring this to you. I see it here. It wants to bring you your manifestation, but it can't get through a wall of 18 swords. It's slowing things down like crazy. What's the advice here? What's the advice here? And if you're waiting on a soulmate, you're jamming them up. They're already nervous to come talk to you if you're part of the soulmate cycle. They're already intimidated by you because from their side, they see you as Empress energy. That's intimidating. The Empress is beautiful, male or female. That's intimidating. But they pick up on all these swords and it slows them down. It causes nothing to happen. And you're sitting around wondering why nothing's happening. That's what this is. That's what the bookends are, in part. Energy's always in layers. You're sitting around wondering, taking stock, what did I do wrong here? What did I manifest wrong? What did I say that I'm not getting this? Nothing can get through this. This is you up in your head. This is, it's crazy. Let's get you some advice. Let's see, what's the advice here, universe? What's this person, whoever this is, need to do to get this Queen of Cups? To get this cup of love coming their way. By the way, she holds the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups was the back cover of our book in the pre-shuffle. All right? What's the advice here, universe? What is... Well, the bottom of the deck is the Strength card. You're manifesting with fears. The Strength's always surrounded by a wall or a fence of fear. If you have to get the Strength up to do something, it implies you're afraid to do it. The Strength card, the Lion is holding one of the roses from the Two of Cups. If you want that Two of Cups, you've got to take down that fence of fear. You're manifesting and injecting fears into it. It's the only analogy I can give you is you're telling the universe, I want this person or someone better, but I don't think I'm going to get it, I know, but that's what I want. Okay, you won't get it. I promise you, that right there, I just created 18 sword wall around this Queen of Cups. No, you say, I want that person or someone better, and you forget you ever put the intention out. You turn, and you go about your life in another direction, taking positive action toward attracting love to you, fix your hair up, whatever it is, get yourself a new nipple ring, I don't fucking know. Whatever it is you need to do, take positive action toward it. Go outside and get some static energy on you. Get some eyes on you from people out there. Feel it. Feel that energy coming through you. Feel like you're beautiful. Feel like you're the Empress. Empress energy is not about thinking you're the Empress. It's about feeling it. It comes from the soul. All right? It's soul energy. It's the sacral chakra. Right? It's nice. It's warm. It's good. It's felt. It's not thought. The problem is you're putting thoughts in a manifestation, and and that's why I don't like the positivity. People that go on this positivity theory, always be positive and everything will go fine, always find themselves on depression medication because things didn't go fine. Why didn't things go fine? Because not a single one of you watching, even me, are capable of the pure positivity required for that to work. It has to be 100% pure for that method to work. And no one here watching is capable of that. So it becomes dangerous. It creates a bubble of expectation. I thought everything was going to be great. I did what that guru said, and I thought positive about everything. Creates a bubble of expectation. And the world is a giant pin. And you know what pins do to bubbles? They pop them. That's what they fucking do. And then you're more depressed than you were when you started. All of that positivity guru shit. No, it's not how energy works. Unless you're capable of 100% pure positivity, without a single injection of negativity anywhere in it. And none of you are. I'm not. Hell, even the most monkiest of monks may not be. All right, and they would urge you against it too. They would urge you exactly what I'm saying. Create voids. Nature fills voids. Nature abhors a vacuum. All right? I want this person or someone better. Let it go. No expectation for whether you'll get it or not. Put it out there with complete faith that the universe will bring it to you. Assume that the universe will do it. And then turn and go about your business and let the universe fill the void. Instead, what you're doing is you're filling the void with all these swords. 18 swords fills a pretty big bucket. Right? There's no room for the universe to bring you what you want. It can't. And it's confused. You say you want it, you don't want it. You don't think you're going to get it? Well, the universe doesn't speak perfect English. It's just energy. If you say, well, I don't think I'm going to get it, but I'm going to manifest anyway, well, then you're not going to get it. Because, to be quite frank with you, all the universe reads as, well, you don't want it. That's what it reads. It reads it as negative. It's a binary universe. It reads plus or minus, positive or negative. That's it. And opposites repel. So Any negativity, one drop of Windex in that 5 quarts of chili ruins the whole 5 quarts of chili. It doesn't matter how much negativity you put in. One little drop. And negativity feeds itself. It doesn't need to be fed, so it'll grow. It'll repel all the positive. All right? That's why you cannot go life by the positivity principle. Everything will be fine as long as I think everything is great and I think happy thoughts, everything will be great. That's fucking bullshit. Straight up. No. You are not capable of 100% pure positivity. No. You even have one little negative thought get in your head a little bit. Whoever this is, they're getting in their head a lot bit. Too much bit. You're putting a lot of drops of wind. You're dumping the bottle in the damn chili without realizing it. And that's why this poor Queen of Cups is surrounded by 18 swords. And nothing's happening. Sitting on hands. What's the advice? How'd I do? Yeah. Let's see how I did, because I already gave you the advice. Look. High Priestess, Knight of Cups, the Fool, and the Lovers. How'd I do? Who's your fucking energy reader? Yeah, I'm your second favorite, my fucking ass. Right there, I just gave you the advice. I just went on a dissertation and gave you the advice. And look, right here, intuition, your soul. This says everything I just said. Put it out there. Nature fills voids. Fools are about voids. The Fool card is about filling voids. It's a 0 card in the major arcana. It is the void. It is the point where nothing's happened until you make it happen. Nothing's happened until it happens. It is. Take positive action towards it. Put your intention out there. I want this or something better. Let it go. Doesn't need to be a 3-hour video. It's not that complicated. I'm one of the best manifestors you'll ever meet. My life is a whole fucking manifestation. I got everything I ever wanted. It's fucking unreal. All I ever, everything. I could rattle off the list. I'm not going to. The bottom line is, I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and it's not that complex. I want this or something better. Whatever your this is, insert your thing. Put it out there with your soul. All right? And your heart. Your heart and your soul. And then take positive actions towards it. Leave a void. It will come. That's the advice. The cards fucking back me up 100%. It even put a void in here. And this is the universe telling you I can't fill the void. This is the void, and it's red. There aren't clarifiers, but the positions matter. It's red with the very thing you're trying to get. And the universe is like, I need a void. There's no void. It's surrounded with swords. So I know a lot of you that come here, especially if you're new, you've been following, you watch these people, they got podcasts and websites and stuff about being positive. Oh, yes, of course. Take positive actions toward what you want. Complete neutrality for outcomes is the key, though. And because that's where the universe fills. The universe, if you put a manifestation out, it's about the outcome. You want an outcome. So you have to create a space for that to occur. You can't. And you can't. You can't fill it with pure positivity. There's no fucking way you can. Everybody gets in their head. Even for a second, you'll ruin the whole thing. 1 second, one little negative thought, all of it's gone. And like I said, it creates a dangerous bubble if you think you can go through life and everything will be fine as long as I think positive. It creates a dangerous bubble around you, and psychologists will tell you the same thing. It creates a dangerous bubble around you. And the world pops bubbles. It really does. And then you end up in deeper depression. It's why this positivity shit is why everybody is on fucking depression meds. The fucking pharmaceutical companies are making billions. Everybody's anxious and depressed. Everybody is. And in part it's because a lot of people go against their soul's true purpose. We live in a world now with all our technology that allows for freedom. More and more freedom than we've ever had before. Freedom to express, freedom to this, freedom to that. Our technology is amazing. But yet, we're still living lives in the 3D where we're bound to things. People are stuck in relationships, staying for the family, staying for this, staying for that. So there's old traditions that are structured and fenced in, surrounded by a world that's evolving around us that allows for complete freedom. And it's getting people messed up. That's one side of it. The other side of it is all this positive expectation stuff. No expectations is the secret. Neutrality. You must create voids. And that's the damn advice from the universe. You manifest from the soul, from the heart. The intention goes out to the universe, and the universe needs a void to fill, right? It truly does. What's this Knight of Cups is blocked. Everything is blocked. All the love is blocked. These are the two love cards here, the two cups, and they're completely blocked all the way around. All right? We need a void. If the advice is followed? Okay? If the advice is followed, what's the future influence here? Please follow that advice. All right? I'll simplify it. Again, I can't emphasize enough. Of course, be a positive person. Yes. But keep in mind that you have to have neutrality for outcomes to have any real confidence, and it allows you to not be disappointed if it doesn't go your way, and to be excitedly surprised when it does. So it's a win-win. You're never disappointed because you don't expect anything in the outcome. The win, the lose, the yes, the no. It gives you great confidence because you don't care about the outcome, and all things come to those who don't care. You know, it's great confidence to not care about the outcome. Think about it this way, because it's tough for people to understand that. Let's say you're a mortal human like you are, and someone's holding a gun on you. Okay, you'd be afraid and they're pointing it at you. You're afraid, aren't you? Because you're thinking, oh my God, I might get shot, I might die. So you don't say anything, you clam up, you're afraid. Well, now imagine you're Superman or Supergirl, either or. You think they care about the outcome? They're not afraid of that gun. That gun can't do anything to them. They're completely neutral towards it. Those bullets are just going to bounce right off. Well, that's the same thing as going into any situation, business meeting, asking someone out, whatever, anything, and not caring about the outcome. It can't hurt you. The outcome is what hurts. That's what hurts. The no. No, I don't want to go out with you. That's where the pain is. Well, if you don't care about that, it can't hurt you. There's no disappointment with it. You're like, oh, okay, cool. You had no expectations for the outcome. It's a life hack on crack, and it's one that's hard to get across to people because we're conditioned to worry about outcomes, and it's because of how we're raised. We're raised to be that way. The schools teach us that. So one thing I fucking noticed, I remember, my God, and when I figured this little life hack out in my teens, I was like, Jesus, I've been taught since I was a kid to be afraid of outcomes. And think about it. Ask the universe for what you want from the soul. All right, put it out there. I want this or something better, and do not care about the outcome. Take positive actions toward making it happen as best you can, whatever you can do. Have complete faith when you put it out there to the universe that the universe can provide, and it can. It's telling you here it can, but it can't with all these swords. And then let it go. That creates a void. It's a law of physics. Nature abhors a vacuum. It fills things. Let it fill it. Take positive actions in another direction towards it. Forget you ever put the manifestation out there. Just forget about it. All right. There you go. All right. What's the potential? Okay. I've still got to finish shuffling. I wasn't done. All right. Let's see what we got here. It's very sad for me to see this because I know whoever I'm pulling on here is getting, I don't want to say they're getting depressed, but they're getting discouraged. And you're doing it to yourself. Take the advice here. Look at the advice column. Everything I'm telling you came up roses. This is how you do it. This is how you're doing it. You want the picture? This is how you're doing it. This top row. Putting 18 swords in a goose. And this is how you should be doing it. And the end result is a goose with no, or a swan in this case, a swan with no swords in it. And a whole new adventure. It's the secret to life. It's the only secret you need because it applies to business, it applies to love, it applies to negotiations for a car, a deal on something, It's one of my biggest life secrets. My friends think I got some kind of Midas touch. They're like, oh, Steve is magic. Everything he does works out good. It does good. Yeah, It does. It seems to the outside observer. But the reality is everything I do works out okay. You can see it here with the channel. This channel worked out okay. I'm not sitting here with 2 people watching me. I didn't care if it worked out okay or not. I've been saying that since day one. I don't care if there's only 6 people here. I don't care. I just thought I'd do a YouTube channel. I didn't care about the outcome. Win, lose, like me, don't like me. Don't give a fuck. I took positive actions toward making it happen. Positive actions were pulling cards and doing readings. That was it. As me, the best way I could. Alright. Proof is in the pudding. But it applies to all aspects of life. It's the only life hack you'll need. You'll get everything you ever want. All the time. And if you don't, if by chance the universe can't provide it to you for some reason, sometimes it can't. Big pile of cards fell out. Jesus Christ. Holy cow, I got my whole row here. Oh my God. Okay. I got to take them in the order they came out in, and I got a card that flipped here. I've got 8 wands. I've got a card that flipped, which is the death card. Holy shit. I've got the sun, and I've got one more card. I don't know if it's upright or reversed. I think it's reversed. It's the 3 of Swords reversed. I'm pretty sure it fell on the ground reversed, and it is absolutely spectacular with nothing but options at the bottom. Also fell out of the deck. Nothing but options. It's the only life hack you'll ever need because it applies everywhere. You can use it in all situations. Simply all you have to do, whether it's job promotion, whatever, is have neutrality for the outcome of things. People make this mistake. This is a classic mistake here at the top. It's a classic mistake. And it's got all kinds of energy attached to it that people do all the time. Now, I don't think I'm going to get it, but I'm going to try for it. Okay. Good for you. The part about I don't think I'm going to get it is an expectation for the outcome. You have a negative expectation for the outcome. In that case, it's still an expectation. No expectation. You want to say things to yourself more like, I don't care if I get it or not. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. Anyway, that is better than what I just said. It is. It is absolutely neutrality for the outcome. It gives you confidence. It's where real confidence comes from. Not that fake confidence that the positivity people teach you, where you stand in the mirror and you give yourself affirmations. I'm great. I'm terrific. I'm this. I'm that. I'm wonderful. That's phony. Because unless you feel it in the soul, it's not real. You're just putting that in your brain. You're masking. Underneath all of that is you going at the same time, I don't really believe it, but I'm great. I don't really believe it, but I'm great. It's fake. It's why most of those people who are a part of these guru groups of positivity, this and that, are all on fucking depression meds. They're all wackadoo and bummed out and sad, all and everything in between. Because life pops bubbles. It's got to be real. You want real confidence? Real confidence is someone who does not care whether it's a win, a lose, a yes, or a no. They do not care. They just do shit. And they take positive actions towards it. And if you follow that advice, here's your row of cards. And they flew out of the fucking deck. In the order, I took careful placement when I saw them on the floor to take order. I've got 8 wands, bookending, 3 swords reversed. You get everything you want. It changes your life. Transformation, death. Transformation, crossed by the happiest card in the deck. So it's positive transformation. You want your positivity? I'll give you your positivity. If you want real positive life, good, real, honest confidence, honest positivity, okay. It's right here in the cards. It's showing you. Neutrality is your answer. Not positivity, not negativity, neutrality. Neutrality for outcomes, specifically. That creates voids for nature to fill. And it will fill them. This reading backs it up. For God's sake. This is what you're doing, whoever this is. It doesn't look like this poor goose has a chance against 18 swords, and there's nothing happening. 7 of Pentacles. This is the advice. Do it from the soul. Give me a void to work with, the universe is saying, and I'll bring that cup of love to you. And this is the future influence if you follow this advice. Positive transformation. It's your positivity. It came from neutrality. It didn't come from talking in the mirror saying how great you are and how I, blah, blah, blah. No one watching this is capable of 100% positivity required. One drop of negativity in a manifestation, one drop of negativity in your thoughts about the outcome of something, and you almost guarantee its failure. Okay? It's called a self-fulfilling prophecy by some. It's a good way to phrase it. You have to have neutrality for outcomes and take positive actions toward making them come in. Help the universe out. Why is that important? Because even as it says in the Bible, God helps those who help themselves. Well, the same applies to the fickle old gal universe. The fickle old gal universe, whether it's God or the universe, the two words can be interchangeable here. The universe helps those who help themselves. Energy requires reciprocation to flow. If you're not going to give anything to the universe, it's not going to give to you. If you're not going to take positive action towards something, why should the universe provide for that? You have to do that. The problem comes when you try to dump positivity or negativity of either or, which usually end up going hand in hand, by the way, in the expectation, in the outcome. You can't do that. It'll change your life. You'll have great confidence. Confidence beyond anything you've ever had before to approach people and situations if you don't care whether you win or lose or if there's a yes or a no. It will amaze you. And there's no trick to doing it other than telling yourself, I don't care. Say it out loud. Create the energy around you. Just like you do with those affirmations in the mirror where you tell yourself you're positive. Well, give yourself an affirmation for the outcome then, if that helps you. I mean, for me it was easy. Once I realized this principle, I just did it. It made sense to me. But if it doesn't make sense to you, if you don't know, how can I not care about the outcome? Well, then just tell yourself you don't. I already gave you an example. Instead of saying, I'm not going to get this job, but I'm going to go for it anyway. Instead of saying that, say, I don't care whether I get this job or not, so I'm going to go for it. It's all a matter of rephrasing. It's all a matter of inner dialogue and rephrasing that dialogue. But, if all you're going to do is positive stuff, you can't. Because you're always going to doubt. And the first time something doesn't happen and you realize that positivity didn't work, then you go straight to negative. You go, well, see, even that doesn't work. Now I'm more depressed. Well, there you go. If you don't care about the outcome, if you truly don't care, you don't care whether it's a yes or a no, a win or a lose. Okay? Keep that in mind. So even if it doesn't come true, always assume there's a reason it didn't. Perhaps it wasn't for your greater good. It happened for a reason. That's how the universe works. Okay? It is. It's how it works. If it's not for your greater good. And that again ties to the principle of God or the universe doesn't give you anything you can't handle. Alright? So if you have neutrality, if you don't care whether it's a yes or a no, then if it's a no, you're not disappointed. That's how you know you've mastered this principle. The first time it doesn't happen. You say, well, I guess it wasn't for my greater good then. Okay. I don't care. Good. Bye. That's it. It's the way you have to be. It's the secret to life. It's the secret to getting everything you want. It's actually the secret of a lot of billionaires. And they don't tell you that on TV. But they do like to tell you all the times they failed and got back up and did it again. And failed and got back up and did it again. They all have that story. But what they don't tell you is they don't have any expectations for the outcomes of their projects. They're just taking positive action toward their destiny. That's all they're doing. This is your reading. Do with the information what you will. I don't care. See? I don't care about the outcome. Look at that. Even with this. I know sitting here I'm telling people stuff where only about 80% of you watching will understand a word I've said. You won't get it. You're just, I don't understand it. I don't understand. I was told this and I was told that. You're too hung up on I was told to take in new ideas. I know about a good chunk of you will not. understand what I've said, but a good chunk of you will. I don't care whether you do or don't. I've given you the information. And I've given you this information a lot of times. I've written about it in my blog too. You've got to master this technique. There's no other way I can phrase it to you. I've given you some good tips here. But this is all wrong. And you're only going to get more depressed because you're not going to get everything you want. And when you do get it, it'll be a bastardized version of it, right? It'll be a car. Think about manifesting a car. You're manifesting a beautiful, doing it this way. You're manifesting a beautiful new Maserati. It's shiny and new and nice and everything's great. That's what you're manifesting. But then you get in your head and you start thinking, well, I don't know if the universe can give me that. I'm never going to get anything like that. I'll be really disappointed if I don't get it. So I hope I do, that kind of thing. What you end up with, you might get the Maserati. It might show up, but it's going to have holes in it from 18 swords. It's not going to be beautiful and pristine. It'll be a Maserati, but it'll be one that's brought to you on the back of a flatbed, missing the tires and the rear axle, and you got to also try to find the front fender, that kind of thing. That's sort of how it shows up, a jalopy version of your manifestation. If it even shows up at all, especially if it's love. If it's love, it's never going to get through these 18 swords. And one drop of negativity can cause this many swords easily. Negativity feeds itself. And that's the problem with it. That's why it's so powerful. It doesn't need you to feed it. It grows and festers. It's terrible. So, I've given you the information. This is what I have to show you. The cards reflect it 100%. Everything I said. In fact, I even gave you the advice and the cards backed up the advice. I'm telling you because it's my life I'm telling you about here. Okay? I have been manifesting this way since my teens. And I have everything I ever wanted. Everything I ever dreamed about as a kid, I have. It has come true. It has come into my world. That being said, this shit works. And I am one of the most confident people you will ever meet. Why? Is it because I'm 6'6", 240 pounds? And I'm not afraid of anybody? No. I'm 5'9", 150, about 150, 155 soaking wet. I'm afraid of a lot of people. I should be, but I'm not. Because I'm confident because I don't care about outcomes. I know what I know and I know what I don't know. And I don't care whether things are a yes or a no or a win or a lose. And that enables me, that confidence enables me to take chances. And when you take chances, well, fortune favors the brave, doesn't it? And we did see that strength card for you. It's somewhere around here too. I could feel it. There it is. It's right underneath. I could fucking feel it. I knew it was there. The strength card. Fortune favors the brave. You want the rose? You got to go up to the lion and take it. Oh, there's a wall of fear keeping you out of there. Don't. You got options coming your way if you follow this advice here. Okay? Do what you can. All right. I hope this reading was helpful. I did my best. It's a tough concept to get across to people because it goes against everything we've been taught. Like I said, it does. It really does. Those positivity people make a fortune. They make millions off of you guys. Millions a year. And none of their shit ever works. All it does, all you end up doing is going and getting fucking depression medication when those bubbles get popped. And those bubbles get popped for the very reason that's on this top row. And the very reason I said. Because none of you, unless you're capable of 100% pure positivity without a single drop, not even one little micro drop of negativity or overthinking, it all goes to shit. Okay? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful to you. If you like this reading, please like and share and subscribe. I appreciate it, everybody, even people that just watch. All right? I appreciate it. If this reading helped one person, if one person understood what the point I'm trying to get across here, well, then that's great for me. I'm thrilled. But I don't care. Because I don't care about the outcomes, right? All right. That's your reading. Good luck.